Hi everyone, and welcome back. If you resell on Poshmark or eBay, you're in luck. We've researched and calculated the percent sell-through rate for over 400 brands of women's pre-owned clothing selling on eBay. This info will give you an idea of how fast these brands sell in every category, including skirts, tops, pants, and much more. This video will cover brands ranked near the bottom of the list. Brands with a sell-through rate between 12 and 17% have been labeled as D tier. If you haven't already, be sure to check out our F list, which includes sell-through rates lower than 11%. Where will your favorite brands land on this list? To help us decide which clothing brands are worth reselling, we calculate the percent sell-through rate for all pre-owned women's clothing selling on eBay. As of March 2023, 2.3 million items sold in the last 90 days, and there were 12 million listings. This gives us a sell-through rate of 19%. The sell-through rate is calculated by dividing the number of sold by the number of current listings. This gives us an estimate of how many items are selling in a 90-day period. All sell-through rates given in this video are based on 90 days. At 12%, we have Puma, Dana Buchman, ALFANI, Dress Barn, Hollister, and Jones New York. A low sell-through rate means your listing may take longer to sell, but consider other factors that can influence your sales, including photos, price, and condition. Also at 12%, we have Jaclyn Smith, Worthington, Cynthia Rowley, Notations, and Mud. At 13%, we have ASOS, Liz Claiborne, French Connection, Rock Republic, 7 Jeans, and Maeve. Maeve is another Anthropologie brand, and it's included in my Anthropologie video that shows the sell-through rates for multiple Anthropologie brands. Also at 13%, we have Kim Rogers, Anne Klein, Urban Outfitters, Karen Scott, Topshop, and 7 For All Mankind. Next we have Trina Turk, Hanes, Riders, Bobby Brooks, Venezia Jeans, Simply Vera Wang, and Erie by American Eagle at 13%. At 14% we have Karen Kane, American Eagle Outfitters, Avia, St. John's Bay, Rails, and Abercrombie & Fitch. American Eagle and Abercrombie & Fitch are mall brands. I personally sell American Eagle and Abercrombie & Fitch often. They do take longer to sell, but they are still great for profit. I've also made a video for Abercrombie & Fitch men's clothing where I break down and tell you the percent sell-through rate for various categories. Also at 14% we have Tommy Hilfiger, Pilcrow, Universal Thread, Sonoma, Frame, and Mango. I would recommend for Tommy Hilfiger that you look for vintage items. Pilcrow is another Anthropologie brand. Universal Thread is sold at Target. Mango is a clothing company based out of Spain. Frame is a high-end fashion clothing brand. At 15% we have Chanel, White House Black Market, Babe, Cabby, Diane von Furstenberg, JM Collection, Moda International, and Citizens of Humanity. I was surprised to see Chanel women's clothing at this sell-through rate because the accessories and handbags sell much faster. You may have heard me mention Diane von Furstenberg in my women's blouses video. This brand is very expensive, and so that may be one of the reasons it doesn't sell as quickly, but it's still worth picking up. Next we have Uniqlo, Adriana Papal, Adriano Goldschmied, Christopher Banks, American Apparel, Valentino, Sandro, Cabela's, and Fabletics. I'm surprised to see AG on this list. I've sold plenty of the jeans from this company, and they do fairly well. Fabletics is an athletic wear company. I've had some success with Christopher Banks depending on the style and material of the item. Also at 15% we have Avenue, Lucy, Ruby Road, Guess, Gloria Vanderbilt, and Zach and Rachel. For the last couple of years I've seen Gloria Vanderbilt all over the place in thrift stores and at the bins, and I usually try to avoid it, but we've been picking up more of their jeans and pants and noticing that they actually do sell. I occasionally pick up Ruby Road if the item looks nice. I always think about what could this person wear it for. Is it for work? Is it for a party? And for Guess, I would definitely recommend the vintage items. At 16% we have Saks Fifth Avenue, Miss Selfridge, Anthropologie, Brandy Melville, Pink Victoria's Secret, Pink Rose, and Charter Club. I'm surprised to see Pink at such a low percent sell-through rate. I actually pick up Pink often when I go to yard sales, and they usually sell pretty quickly. We also have Fashion Nova, Athleta, Theory, Calvin Klein, United Colors of Benetton, Lee, Giorgio Armani, and Armani Colazione. I highly recommend looking for vintage items for Calvin Klein. Vintage women's Lee's jeans seem to be popular. At 16%, we also have Coldwater Creek, Rag & Bone, Helmut Lang, J.Lo, Woolrich, Faded Glory, Vineyard Vines, and Tahari. After selling several of these brands, I really find it interesting that Faded Glory is in the same percent sell-through rate as Vineyard Vines and Woolrich. At 17%, we have Unji, Roz and Ollie, Crown and Ivy, Bandolino, and Under Armour. I often sell Bandolino, and I've actually worn the brand myself, and I like it. We also have Acris, Alfred Dunner, Tech Gear, Maurice's, and Venus. Early on when I was selling clothes, I thought Maurice's was one of those cheaper brands, but it turns out they actually sell pretty well. I've heard Acris is more of an expensive high-end brand, but for whatever reason, it's selling at a slower sell-through rate. Alfred Dunner is a department store brand, usually focused on older women. Occasionally, I will pick up an Alfred Dunner pants or top, depending on the style. And our final 4 brands are Kato, White Stag, Escada, and Lucky Brand. I'll be honest, I'm pretty surprised White Stag is on this list. It's another Walmart brand, and it doesn't seem to be high quality items. I always thought Escada would be higher up on this list, so it's very interesting to see them paired around the same sell-through rate. Keep an eye out for the rest of our list. We'll be covering brands for A, B, and C. As always, we hope this video was useful to you. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know which brands or categories you'd like us to research in future videos. Thanks for watching!